Welcome to Inside the 10. Thanks to the Talking Sport Report. We do podcasts every Sunday night. Check it out by searching that on your favourite Apple or Spotify podcast. Inside the 10 is your NRL news for the week, inside 10 minutes, or your money-back guarantee. We're going to kick it off with round one, fight. Basically, it's a split round one, Street Fighter style. There's big changes across the teams. We're kicking it off with tonight. It's a big one because the Storm have never, ever in the history of Bellamy lost a round one.
It's insane. And you know what? I've just realised inside 10 minutes, there's really no time to stuff around.
No, there's not.
Melbourne and Para at Amy Park. Yeah. Melbourne begin the season with their most significant player turnover ever, which is massive. I'm talking Paps, Big Nelson to Solomona, Grant Anderson, Katoa's out. Coates has completely butchered his Achilles. Massive changes. It's almost like a new look side in a sense. Then you go through to Para, who I'm actually going to tip. I'm going to tip those bastards. Again, the Lomax saga, DeBellin debuts, Pezzett comes in, which is honestly a fantastic swap. Pezzett
and
for Brown.
Taking on his old team.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. I reckon he's in for a big game. And we follow up with... it's not massive on Friday, is it? The Warriors and the Roosters. Get thrilled. Yeah, get thrilled.
It's like off the back of the big game on Thursday, and you go, oh, yeah, okay. But is this a chance to see Daly work out what he can do at 6, right?
I'd rather not, to be honest.
Yeah, you're an ex-Manly fan. That's the reason why.
Exactly. Even with injury concerns, Tua Vyashek and Harris Tavita both been named, which is good. And then you step across, as we said, really no big changes for the Roosters. Really, no one cares. No big changes at all, apart from the fact that they have got, a lot of people are saying it, they are the NRL premiership favourites off the back of this side, and having that depth now of adding a guy of Cherry Evans' talent massive
and experience is just huge. And I guess you also can't take away from the fact that this is the first real NRL game, because round one, we're going to get to see Mitch Barnett after basically asking out. So almost like a showcase of his wares for all of the sides to go, that's right, we haven't seen Mitch play for so long. That's what we need at our club.
I was thinking that, but the guy is just that good. Any club out there that wants him knows why they want him.
Now, we need to get to the big game.
Oh, I thought that was it. Followed up tomorrow night, Broncos, Penrith, Suncorp, 8 o'clock. This is huge. Yeah. Huge. Only 3 players have dropped out of that side that won the premiership. Tyson Smoothie, Kobe Hetherington, Piakura is sidelined due to injury. I think they'll be okay. Penrith, on the other hand, Luke Garner picked to be the man to replace Liam Martin, who was sidelined, got injured.
He's out.
Not his pork rope. Yeah, not his pork rope. His calf.
Yeah, there's an epidemic of pork ropes / the hammy, isn't there, in the NRL?
There's got to be.
It's good to see that Liam's pork rope is well intact.
It's well intact. It's the little baby cow that's just under it, the calf. On the bench, few new names. Jack Cogger.
New old, really, because he was at the Panthers, then went to the Knights, then went back to the Panthers.
Yeah, so honestly, that's a good game. Who are you tipping?
I think the Panthers will come out and pull the Broncos' pants down. I just feel like they're going to be revved up for it, but it's hard to tip Broncos, not tip Broncos in Brisbane. I reckon I'd do it. I've got to remember to put my tips on. I forgot the Vegas round. I got too excited. Forgot that. I better jump on after this and actually tip a game.
You have shit the bed. Moving on. First game Saturday, 5:30. Sharks Titans. Not much going on there. Katoa, he's going to start, even though he had a bit of a doodle concern. Oh no, groin concern. Yeah,
I was going to say.
Doodle. Yeah,
flipped it up the wrong way.
Yeah,
getting out of bed.
Mulatalo, as you know, done his ACL. He is
doodle.
Cooked. Nah, not doodle.
Maybe it could be an epidemic at the Sharks. Just constant doodle injuries.
Just little penise. Bears, new recruit, Talakai, starting on the bench for the Sharks. Massive. Was that a couple of days ago?
Big recruiting. Yeah.
Massively. And then Dragons recruit Lockie Ilias is starting in the 7 due to Jaden Campbell picking up an injury. He'll be out for 2 to 4 weeks. Guess why?
Why?
Pork rope.
Oh, pork rope.
Close.
It had to be one or the other. It was either a pork rope or a doodle.
Yeah, it's one
I think
of the
Lachlan
two.
Ilias will just be that happy to not be at the Dragons. He'll just play out of his skin.
Well, it's not much of a change, is it?
No,
he might
that's
win
actually
something
valid.
he might win something at the Titans. It may be wooden and spoon-shaped, but he might win it.
I don't know. There's something about the Titans this year under Hannay that just makes me feel like there's something in it for them. I don't know. A lot of sides are doing well, but I am very interested in the next one because you don't like the beer, Four Pines, but I tell you what, you're going to like the game. Manly v Canberra. Now, this one, do we actually have Tom Trbojevic back? Is that a typo, or he actually is in the side?
He's skipper. He's the skipper.
Are we sure he's going to make it through the warm-up?
That's my concern. You know, I had a look. Manly's backline, bar Jamal Fogarty, is exactly the same as last season, and we know how that played out.
You're right, though. Fogarty's a big in. Like, he was the Raiders. Fantastic.
But, I mean, Olaquatu's back, which is great. Joey Walsh and Brendan Wakeham both been named on the bench and likely to be used, which is going to be good. They reckon Joey Walsh, who we spoke about a few weeks ago on the pod, reckon he is going to play a very good utility. As for the Raiders, Jaden Brayley is making his debut. He got the nod to play off the interchange bench in favour of Owen Patty.
Interested to see how the Ethans go at 6 and 7 for the Raiders. Ethan Strange, one of our favourites on this podcast, and Ethan Sanders.
You love him, don't you?
I do.
You froth
I
on
do.
him. And I appreciate that. I really do. Really do.
Yep.
Now, 4 o'clock
Is this
Sunday.
is this called Wayne Bowl, this one? This is the club that Wayne set up versus the club that Wayne's now the captain of. This is Wayne Bowl 2026.
They could play for the Bennett Shield. That'd be nice, actually.
I like
That wouldn't
it.
be too bad.
I like it.
I tell you what, this looks like an absolute ripper game. 4 o'clock, or 4:05, sorry, at Suncorp.
Yeah, Dolphins love Suncorp still. They play well
Massively. Tabuai Fido will keep the fullback role, even though there was speculation that Trey Fuller may take the one. Cobbo will make his debut, starting on the wing, while Avarillo, Asako, and Farnworth will play in the backline with them.
What a
red hot
backline,
isn't it?
Can I say
That's
1 through 7 is amazing for the Dolphins, and then you got Tom Gillette and Thomas Fleckler back for the first time in a long time, I believe, for the Dolphins. Had huge injuries in the last 18 months.
And we froth on the cheeky number 7 for the Dolphins.
Oh, man, he's a future Origin legend. You can just feel it already, can't you?
Basically, this Rabbitohs team, this is almost again the walking casualty ward. Jai Arrow, bit of trouble. But as you know, Latrell Mitchell's been moved to the centres, which is massive.
Yeah.
I honestly think he'll kill it. Campbell Graham pushed out the wing. So Jamie Humphries suspended. So Ashton Ward is in the halves alongside Cody Walker, which I think is sensational.
We thinking the Dolphins get it up there? What do you reckon?
Do you know what? I reckon this will be our second golden point of the season.
Oh,
yeah.
That'd be beautiful.
I'm thinking 22 all at full time. And I reckon it's going to be a piss poor penalty. Dolphins win it by taking the 2.
There you go. And you've never been wrong.
Well, so they say.
Never. Hey, I tell you, someone who's always wrong these days, poor old Zac Lomax.
Oh.
I can't say poor old because he just can't read a contract very well, the guy. So the news through the week was he was going to court and then went to court, lost it, and so Parramatta have now got the rights. They've given him a year back, so instead of 2029, he can now opt out and play for another club in 2028. Now, there's been all sorts of random speculation, but today, do you know where he was spotted? And it wasn't the strippers.
Glory Jeans.
Yeah, maybe. Close enough. Rugby Union HQ. And I felt everyone's going, we're going to lose him to Rugby Union. Guys ain't good. Let him go.
Let him go.
Because he'll sign a contract and then he'll be off to AFL the next week anyway.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's actually a ripper point. I tell you, one thing that really caught my eye is Terrell May. Yeah. Contract talks have stalled. That guy has been sensational. Since Richardson departed, it's just gone cold. He's made it evident he wants to stay. He said he loves the fans, says he can see himself playing the career out, but thinks someone just may have forgot about it. There's so much going on.
What a ridiculous quote in the day and age of like where we're at. Like, it's not like the 80s where you got too pissed, you didn't come home and you didn't sign the contract. Like, it's, yeah. The final thing we need to talk about on Inside the 10 for this week is poor old Madge Maguire. Now, I think as a New South Wales fan and the fact that we want Laurie out as fast as possible and getting Madge back in that state of origin, I'm actually going to incite this rumour and say this is definitely true. There are already complaints before round one that Madge is pushing them too hard. This happened last year and they went and won a fucking premiership. Are these soft bastards at the Broncos already whinging?
Isn't it what they're paid to do? It's pre-season as well. Well, actually, it's not. It's not pre-season.
How dare he make us fit? How dare he make us fit? And Reynolds was saying in one of his quotes, like, did you see us in those games at the back end of games when we were up against players that were out on their feet and the Broncos were still flying because they were absolutely fit as fuck on round one?
It's funny you say that. There's a quote that I'm looking at right now. Madge is like that crazy dog who won't stop dropping the ball at your feet. Eventually, the family starts talking about moving him on just to get some rest.
God.
Has nailed it. If you want to back it up, you want to go back to back, shut the fuck up and train.
That is Inside the 10 for another week. That's all your NRL news that you need inside 10 minutes, all your money back guarantee. I think we just went over this week, Scotty.
I think so.
Yeah, everyone's got their money back, which is great for everybody watching this right now. And if you want to search our podcast, Talking Sport Report, look it up on Spotify or Apple. We broadcast every Sunday night. And chuck it up. It's basically all the sport from around the world. NRL takes a very big part of it during the NRL season. And you can email us anytime, talkingsportreport@gmail.com. Scotty, until next week with Inside the 10.
Happy game day, and you, Zac Lomax.
Peace, love, dove.